have on tap as we start the third business day this Wednesday, the 25th of April. Welcome everyone to your business morning with me, Bosun Omofaye. We're glad to have everyone back here at this time, our viewers in Nigeria and around the world. Let's get the program started with some of what is making news. It's now our earnings season. We're getting into the heavy part of the season. We're now seeing a few of those delayed earnings coming on stream. Late yesterday, Nigeria's largest financial services group, FBN Holdings, of course, the name many people on Nigerian streets are aware of, is First Bank of Nigeria. That financial services group, which include First Bank of Nigeria Limited, released its full year 2017 earnings. These are some of the early numbers of the 12-month financial year ended December 31st, 2017. Net profit in at 40.01 billion naira. On a year-on-year basis, that figure was higher than 2016 by a whopping 226.8%. The financial services company is therefore proposing a cash dividend of 25 kobo to the shareholders. And that is a little bit consistent with a few of its tier one lender peers, such as Zenith, GT, and UBA. Now, we have a bit more of the bank still outstanding there. We're yet to have a few of those numbers from those who are late reporters, reporting companies on the market. Yesterday, we saw about 20 million, 19.3 million ordinary shares of FBN Holdings traded on the stock exchange. But that earnings came, of course, well after the closing bell at 2:30 local time, so we didn't see much of market reaction to that. We expect that today when the market reopens within the hour of which we are currently on air. Then, of course, you've seen Dangote Cement reporting the better than expected numbers. This Nigeria's cement maker has just proved that his distant rival, Lafarge, is not likely even a rival at all, because Nigeria's EBITDA, that's reporting Nigeria as a standalone within the cement company with footprints in nearly 20 African companies, 66.3% year-on-year. That's consistent, according to FBN Quest report late Tuesday. In Nigeria, Dangote Cement sold more cement in the first quarter of 2018. That figure rose 5% to about 4.4 million metric tons. Pan-African operations was a little bit sluggish, a negative 4%, despite new exports that Dangote Cement is making from Nigeria to Ghana and up north to Niger Republic. But in a few other African countries, the volume was a little bit a negative in the period. First quarter of the year, Pan-African operations a negative 4%, and that figure came in at about, looking for that now, that figure is really down. Ethiopia and Tanzania recorded lower sales, 2.2 million metric tons for Dangote Cement, but higher volume, higher prices were posted in Cameroon and in Sierra Leone relative to first quarter. If you go back to net profit, which is the big picture here, 40% increase was what Dangote Cement reported. That figure came in at 108.4 billion naira. Lafarge Africa, which is Dangote's closest rival, reported a net loss in the first quarter of 2 billion. Dangote Cement made 108.4 billion naira. The basis for comparison is very, very negligible. And that figure of net profit was boosted by that, what you see next on your screen. That is the next item, the other comprehensive income of 10.8 billion naira, while net finance income via FX gains, that came in at 12.5 billion naira. Across all the parameters, Dangote Cement was a leader in terms of this quarterly earnings within the industrial goods segment of our market. So those two big earnings came in yesterday. Dangote Cement came in a little bit earlier. Then later in the day, we had First Bank of First Bank, our FBN Holdings, PLC, FBNH Holdings, PLC. That's the correct way to put it. It's a financial services group. We're looking at what the analyst reading will be on FBN Holdings. As soon as we get them, you're going to have them here on the show or on the channel within the rest of the day. Tomorrow, we're looking forward to speaking to one of the top officials at FBN Holdings to look at get some facts behind the full year and what the outlook is for the first quarter of 2018 for FBN Holdings PLC.